Number 10. Christof Clean City Concept. The Christof Clean City solution is a master plan for integrated waste management for cities and areas that want to be more sustainable, release less carbon dioxide, and stop throwing away trash. The ambitious project combines new products and new sources of energy. Modern technology gives cities and towns a chance to make a big difference in the environment and the quality of life of their residents. This makes it possible to make a circular economy. Number 9. City in the sky. The best way to describe a megacity is as a city with a population of more than 10 million people focusing on the future life. Svetlana recently showed off a challenging idea for a city of the future that looks promising for a sustainable future. The Lotus-inspired city, which is still being built and is high above any familiar skyscrapers, shows a long-loved, sustainable image of a super shiny, super clean city with steep views. In the city in the sky, there are places to live, work, shop, learn, and get an education, all built into the layers of this futuristic city plan. Number 8. Woven City. At the base of Mount Fuji, Toyota is building a new city. Danish architect Bjarke Ingels will bring the 175-acre site to life. The main source of energy will be electricity made by hydrogen-powered fuel cells. This is similar to the technology used for the groundbreaking Mirai. At first, about 360 mostly older people and families will live in the city, but eventually, there will be 2,000 people living there. This number will include Toyota employees and researchers who will be able to test and develop technologies like artificial intelligence in the real world. Number 7. Millennium City, Philippines. The design of the future city of the Philippines includes the development of Millennium City and a waste-to-energy plant in Barangay Balayan, Batangas. It has a total land area of 44,000 square meters, divided into 14 land uses and 11 districts. Many of the buildings there are influenced by meta-modern and neo-futurist architecture. For major cities and 11 municipalities in southern Luzon, about 70 kilometers from the capital city of Manila, want to work together to build the Philippines model city of the future, which will be powered entirely by waste. Number 6. Oceanix City. The architecture firm BIG has come up with a plan for a floating city that could hold 10,000 people, help with overpopulation and a lack of land. The idea is to start with a prototype, the hexagonal floating units set off the coasts of major cities worldwide. These floating cities would be able to keep going on their own because they would have renewable energy sources like water, solar, and floating farms that could last for years. BIG's idea for a floating city includes a water desalination plant on the bottom of each island unit. This plant could also power the island and keep it from sinking. Number 5. Net City, China. The tech giant Tencent has revealed plans for a city of the future in the Chinese city of Shenzhen that will have almost no cars and be about the same size as Monaco. The 2 million square meter urban development will be called Net City, and its designers say it will put pedestrians, green spaces, and self-driving cars first. The site will mainly be used by Tencent, the company behind WeChat, and China's popular QQ messaging service. It is designed to hold about 80,000 people. Number 4. Neom City. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is getting a new winter wonderland, and it's not in Riyadh. The ski resort in Neom Trojena will be outside Neom, Saudi Arabia, and it will be the first outdoor ski resort with a man-made lake in the GCC. Trojena is set to become a new mountain tourism hotspot around the world. It will be a year-round tourist destination that offers unique winter activities that people who live in deserts in the Gulf region probably have never had before. The new development is a part of the larger $500 billion Neom project. Number 3. Akon City, Senegal. Akon, a rapper, has said he wants to build a second African city. It will be called Akon City and run on Akon's cryptocurrency, Akon. Akon has spent the last few years building a city in Senegal, his home country. To do this, he got $6 billion in funding. The Ugandan government supports the project. Akon City, Senegal will use a smart cities approach, which is a mix of Internet of Things devices, software solutions, user interfaces, and communication networks. Number 2. Plan Mars Project. Elon Musk, the founder and CEO of SpaceX, is still focused on his vision for the company to set up a permanent human presence on Mars and use Starship rockets to take people to and from Mars. We don't want to be one of those single-planet species. We want to be a multi-planet species, Musk said, after the company sent crew into orbit. Nearly 50 years have passed since people were last on the moon. That's too long. We must go back and set up a permanent base on the moon, like a big base always occupied. And then build a city on Mars to become a species that can travel through space and live on more than one planet. The goal of Starship is to send people and things to the moon and Mars. Current Starship prototypes are about 150 feet tall, about the size of a 15-story building. Number 1. Oceanix City, Nigeria. Oceanix is an exciting new city that will rise from the Atlantic Ocean. Next to Victoria Island in Lagos, Nigeria, the biggest and fastest growing city in West Africa. It will be built on land that was once underwater and is now for sale. As Nigeria becomes a leader in the economy of Africa, the number of people living in Lagos will grow to about 25 million. Oceanix is meeting this challenge by giving a new global city, modern, and effective master plan that is self-sufficient and long-lasting.